Welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. We've got Sharp. Ben Simmons is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Watford in at the four-man position. Simmons finds Melton. Two shots, two makes. Off to a good start.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Floats one. Oh, Simmons with the block.
An all-defensive selection in this league. Ben Simmons has all the tools to be elite on this end. Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, clear for takeoff.
Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that's very...
Melton passes to Simmons. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Sims.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Brunson. Here's Achua. That one no good. Good D by Watford. And so it's Bogdanovic with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Last time they met in Brooklyn.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
And so Bogdanovic nails them both. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Graham.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. For Brooklyn, Nick Claxton comes in for Sharp. And it's Johnson in for Bogdanovic. Simmons finds Johnson. Here's Claxton. Can't hit from in close. Knicks leading by 7. Bridges passes to Achua. Here's McBride. Lets the three fly. Claxton with a rebound. Brunson against Melton. Pass to Claxton. The fadeaway. And it falls all over the rim and in. Claxton's got his third bucket of the night.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Here's Brunson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, B.A. The way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
Towns, he's checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for McBride. And the Nets also making a change. Wilson's checked in.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
Wilson passes to Johnson. Outside Simmons. Clock at 6. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. Bridges passes to Brunson. 1:57 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Hart. Back to Bridges. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Towns, that's good.
Excellent court vision from Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
Knicks lead 31-23.
Simmons against Brunson. Simmons, the pass to Johnson. Claxton, a screen on Anunoby. Johnson. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Bridges outside. And there's the call on Karl Anthony.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
McBride, he's checked in for New York.
Substitution.
Thomas outside. Anunoby against Bogdanovich. Shoots over Anunoby, and that one comes up a bit short.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Three-pointer. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Russell against Anunoby. The 3-ball. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Fires from deep. A nice shot by McBride. McBride's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Knicks lead 37-23.
Outside Russell. Shot to stop the run. And it's New York with a rebound. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. Here's McBride. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we finished off 1 half of play. New York out in front. They lead by 14. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
All right, thanks.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the 3rd quarter.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
This is where you pile up wins and move up in the standings. But these can be trap games as well.
And that goes to your leadership, man. Good leaders keep you from playing down to your opponent.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Nets.
The big reason they're getting washed out has been raining threes.
But they didn't know this was coming? They didn't watch the film? Read the scout report? Come on, man.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the 3rd quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Thomas, that's good.
As his career has gone on, Bogdanovich has evolved as a playmaker, not just unselfish. He could be effective.
Here's Towns. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Pass to Russell. Bogdanovich on the wing. Pure from 3-point range. Bogdanovich has got 8.
Total focus from Bogdanovich on that shot, ready to fire off the feed.
Brunson against Russell. And that one's good for Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 13.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And now the assist leaders in the association. Number 1, Jalen Brunson.
Hard to challenge his status as the best playmaker in the NBA. He's dropping dimes like magic.
Bogdanovich finds Thomas. Claxton a screen on Bridges. Thomas passes to Claxton. Thomas with the ball. Shot from the top of the key. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Let's see the stat sheet here for Cam Thomas.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Thomas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Hits a three-pointer.
Anunoby showing some confidence, believing in the work he puts in.
Nets trail by 14. And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor. Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way, but maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Brooklyn, no good that time either.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Inside. That's good from Towns. On the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist here tonight. And Russell's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Pass to Claxton. Six to shoot. Looking to win the run. Outside Bogdanovich. They set the pick. No good from outside. Knicks leading by 20. And Brunson, here we go. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. For the Knicks, Achua's checked in for Hart. Ryan comes in for Anunoby. And it's McBride in for Mikal Bridges. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Watford comes in for Johnson. Melton, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Ben Simmons subbed in for Russell. Brunson finds Towns. Over Sharp.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure don't want him taking that kind of shot.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Outside Brunson. Over to the wing. Here's Ryan. He drops it from range. Ryan's got his first 3 points of the game.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Nets trail by 21. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sharp up top. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, an elite pass
Oh, hey, what's up, Miami? No, I'm not gonna make none.
Pass to Achua.
Keep how it is.
Now Towns. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Sharp. Here's Simmons. It's rebounded by McBride. Here's Ryan. And that's not going to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Knicks, up 19. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Really about to play
And the winner
182
today
games.
coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Oh yeah, but not all, you know, in this one sitting. But yeah,
Great player movement can create an opportunity.
at least trying to get caught up to where they're currently in the season. But you know, close to that
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. They've got Trendon Watford, DeAnthony Melton out there with Ben Simmons. Then they're Sharp, and it's Wilson in at the three slot. Basket's good.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
It's Shamet on the wing. The three is up. Gets the three to fall. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And Shamet doing what he does best, scoring from distance. That's nice accuracy.
Sharp passes to Wilson. 4-3. It's rebounded by New York. Outside McBride. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Now here's Simmons. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Bridges, he's checked in for New York.
New York Knicks, number 25, Mikal
We
Bridges.
played just over a minute here in the fourth. Outside McBride. Puts up a deep three. New York, again, can't hit.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Wilson. Gets to the corner and hits it. Wilson's got his first basket. New York leading by 18. Here's Brunson. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
Outside Simmons. Tries a 10-footer. Goes back up. So it'll be two free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Mikal Bridges.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Watford. Bogdanovich is checked in for Wilson. And it's Thomas in for Melton. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Brooklyn making a switch here. Russell is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets, number 1, D'Angelo Russell.
And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Thomas outside. Outside Johnson. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Towns gets the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Russell, and then Russell with the dunk.
Good penetration for D'Lo right there. Real nimble on the inside. Finds an angle.
Here's Brunson. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Back to Russell. Launches a 3. Nails it from 3. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Here's Brunson. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Knicks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jalen Brunson.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Pass to Russell. Screen by Claxton. He shoots. The shot by Russell, no good. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
The things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Johnson. Now here's Bogdanovich. And here's Claxton. Outside Johnson. Pass to Russell. Thomas outside. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
I've been feeling for your love so long. We can praise God in the moonlight. Baby, if you with me, better do right. And I've been gone too long. My song, I've been on this road for way too long. I've been hoping that we all get along. These roads.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the...
We're still in the first stages of the season, Doris. How much are these teams relying on analytics right now?
Kev, this is such a fascinating point you bring up because in the offseason, they look at a substantial amount of data. And what the analytics department does, go to the coaching staff. This is what we know can be effective. And there is definitely an adjustment in strategy happening.
And now Washington starting group. Saddiq Bey is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Corey Kispert. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Brogdon in at the point guard. Now Brunson, following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep. Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Anunoby's got 6.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
And Valanciunas kicks to Bay. Anunoby sends it back. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. For 3, Kispert drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, you love to see the intelligent basketball being played by Valanciunas, not just thinking about his own offense, but creating for his guys.
One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Tremendous work defensively from Towns. His teammates love to see him send that thing back.
New York's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Bay, and they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
Brogdon finds Valanciunas. In the corner, Bay with it. Brogdon outside. Valanciunas with a screen on Brunson. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Hart. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Wizards making a switch here. Poole's checked in. Jordan Poole. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Malcolm Brogdon.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Now, here's Kispert. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Boy, being shot ready on the catch, Kyle Kuzma making it look easy.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. We got to talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive for him as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping Poole off balance is the plan here. Guys?
Thank you, David.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Kispert. Kuzma against Hart. Stolen by Brunson. 1:10 left here in the first quarter. Wizards trail by 13. Here's Brogdon. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Hart. Towns finds Anunoby. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Anunoby.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Poole, the pass to Kuzma. Pass to Kispert. Now here's Valanciunas. Just 5 on the clock. Kuzma kicks to Brogdon to stop the run. The Knicks pull it in. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
And so it's the New York Knicks driving a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
They've got Achua. Miles McBride out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Sims in at the center, filling out the middle. They're the group New York will start the second one. They get it back. Pass to McBride. Out to the wing. And here's Brunson outside. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
One of the things you love about Jalen Brunson, he takes quality shots. How about that look from 3?
Here he goes.
And a ball wind up and strong follow through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Makes it off the glass. Brunson's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
Indoors, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
And the Knicks making a change here. Lions checked in. Bay in the post. Achua's on him. Saw the pass to Bay. Another miss.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Poole, the pass to Bay. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Knicks leading by 21. With some arc, and it's laid in by Brunson. Brunson's got 12 in the game.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Here's Coulibaly. Still scoreless. Brunson against Poole. Will it go? Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Really good example of Jordan Poole using his skill to create the needed separation.
Brunson against Poole. Here's McBride. Off target from outside. Wizards trail by 21. Poole with it. This game he had 10 points. Here's Sarr. Now Poole, an easy 2 points on the layup. Poole's got 4 points now in the quarter. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the strike.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First team foul. Karl-Anthony Towns.
And Towns no good on that one. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
We've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Here's Anunoby. Hits the three-point bomb. Anunoby's got 14 points for the game.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
14. New York foul.
Washington shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
At the line.
Both shots good from the stripe.
You gotta like how ready Bay always seems to be, prepared to seize the moment whenever his number's called.
McBride with the ball. He's guarded by Brogdon. Lets the three fly. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. Here's Bay, and Bay throws it down.
And look at Bay moving at full speed, not letting anyone get in his way.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Down low. Here's Towns. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Kuzma. Last time out, he had 13 points. In the corner, Bay with it. And stolen by Anunoby. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. And stolen by Bay. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
The kick out to Towns. Gets it off. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock, but nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's the New York Knicks cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the New York Knicks.
Their ability to string together threes and demoralize a team, man. We saw that in the first half.
Seems like the score couldn't be more lopsided, but we still have another half to go. Prove me wrong. Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One guy who's been getting it done is OG Anunoby.
And if he can keep shooting from deep, like he did in the first half. He's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. Kispert is out there with Brogdon. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Valanciunas in at the center. Here's Brunson. And he converts the layup. Brunson's got 14 points.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
The shot by Brogdon wide open.
Hey, what's up, GOAT? Oh yeah, no doubt.
So he
Welcome
can see
back.
the ball go through the net.
The three, Bridges trains the three-pointer. Bridges got his first 3 points of the game.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Here's Valanciunas. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's Towns. Washington with the rebound.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, easy call.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. First one falls for him.
2 shots.
Kispert hits both of them. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Anunoby in the corner. There's the triple. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated through their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach. And New York making a change here. McBride's checked in. Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Knicks.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Brunson kicks to Hart. Takes the three. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 6th assist on the night. Brogdon with it. Hart covering. Kuzma outside. Valanciunas finds Bey. Here's Kuzma. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Knicks leading by 21. Hart the pass to Bridges. Finished off the break. Bridges got 5 points now this quarter.
Great job by Bridges. Get out in front of the defense. Get in transition.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Washington making some changes. Seniors check in for Bey. Koulibaly comes in for Corey Kispert. And Poole subbed in for Brogdon. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. Brunson against Poole. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Brunson the pass to Towns. Fires from the line. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Towns has got 10.
Is the mid-range for Mr. Towns part of the game? You bet.
Driving to the basket.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Brunson the pass to Towns. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 8 here in this one already. The Wizards have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Pass to Song. Up top, Kuzma. Defended by Bridges. Kuzma kicks to Poole. Clock at 4. For the 3. Buries it from three-point range. 7 points in the game.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Brunson the pass to Towns. From downtown. For New York.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Now, here's Poole. He has 7. Fires the 3. That one doesn't go. And so it's the New York Knicks holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Jalen Brunson. Achua is out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Sims into the center. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Poole. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Poole. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, you see the elusiveness. The interior.
Here's Brunson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Every year, Norris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
Cameron Payne's checked in for Landry Shamet. Outside, Bagley. Poole with no one around. No good on the 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Over in the corner, McBride jacks up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Now, here's Poole. Payne covering. Back to Poole. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Sims has got his 4th rebound in this one. Brunson kicks to Payne. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Wizards. Pass to Poole. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Koulibaly with it. And here is Poole. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
It shows you what a smart play call can get you. Jordan Poole had all the room he needed there.
Over in the corner, McBride. From the arc. And Sarr pulls it down. Washington's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Carrington. Pass to Poole. Here's Carrington. Drills it from outside.
Well, that's a nice feel right there by Jordan Poole. Just make it easy on your teammate to score it.
Brunson outside. Fires for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Achua's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Bagley.
Knicks lead.
Now Poole.
37-39.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Sarr gets the bucket.
That's where you want Sarr doing his work offensively. He is a tough cover in the paint.
Brunson, left side. The three. And again, New York with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And here is Poole. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New York.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jalen Brunson.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Inside, here's McBride. Missed inside. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the left wing, the three. And it's Carrington missing. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Pass to Sims. Over Sarr. And again, it's New York.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Here's Carrington. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
million cash changer, hold a million. Take don't mislead her. I can get it a lot cheaper. Had a chance, I wouldn't do nothing different. Just keep around us, call me back for business. Watch what you say, you know the streets listen. I threw my own rocks at the pen. I roll it on me, that's the presidential. Don't need no come with this. Ain't hard to people know you artificial. Can't keep around us, call me back for business.
An air of confidence to the Suns as they arrived earlier today, playing in front of your home fans. Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. And seeing this team right now is a problem. They've got 14 consecutive victories.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Here's Brunson, and a nice finish on the layup.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Here's Booker, and Booker with the jam.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top.
18 season. Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
Both shots good from the stripe.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Brunson. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Outside Jones. Knocks down the triple. Jones has got 5 now.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
It's Bridges on the wing. Brunson passes to Towns. Jacks up a 3. And it's Brunson with the 3. 7 points in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Outside Durant. Nifty move. And Durant with the big finish.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were 2 loud points there by Kevin Durant.
Anunoby on the wing. There's the 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Beal outside. Takes it inside. Beal. Towns with a rebound. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They trail by 3. For 3, Bridges. And the Knicks, another 3.
A reliable shooter at the arc. Bridges takes those when he can.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to review the game plan.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Dunn, he's checked in for Phoenix. Allen comes in for Jones. And a switch here also for New York. McBride's checked in. Allen against Bridges. Here's Durant. Uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got 6 points.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Hart finds Bridges. for three. And again, New York with the triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Booker. And another basket for Phoenix.
All Booker needs is a little bit of room. And the moment he gets it, he pulls up.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. And he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive. But when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie. Booker, the pass to Richards. Allen outside. There's a screen from the arc. It's rebounded by New York. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Pass to Towns. Shoots a fadeaway. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Towns has got his second bucket on the night.
It's easy money for Towns from 15 to 18 feet.
Dunn left side. Outside Booker. 5 to shoot. Charity stripe shot. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's Bridges on the wing. He has 6. Anunoby for 3. Drills it from deep. Anunoby's gotten his second bucket.
Oh, neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, neither is playing a ton of defense either.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for New York.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Bradley Beal's out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Monte Morris. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Allen in at the 2. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Pass to Beal. Puts the move on. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
You know, over Bradley Beal's career, he succeeded in a few different roles, RJ.
Yeah, he played with the ball-dominant guy. Then he became the sole star on his team, and now he's playing with multiple stars. Evolution is a part of success, and Bradley Beal is doing it.
Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Allen outside. Pass to Beal. The rebound by Sims. New York leading by 6. Achua, high post. And here's McBride. Wing shot on the way. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
The Suns have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Some changes for Phoenix. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. And it's Jones in for Morris. And the Knicks making a change here. Pass to Jones. Going inside. Can't get it to fall.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Bridges right side. There's the triple. The shot no good. Suns trail by 8. For 3, Allen. And the Suns miss again.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Tyus Jones. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. And Richard, with the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think that's a good thing. You don't want minimum players and max players. There is a big gap between those two styles of play. There are so many players that fit in between. There's all-stars. There's young players that deserve a larger portion of the money.
Here's Durant. Tries again. Easy money for KD inside.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Here's Brunson. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high-percentage shots.
Achua against Nurkic. Hart pulls it in. Knicks leading by 9. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game, and it's good. 2 points.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Jones, the pass to Nurkic. Outside Durant. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
This is one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Richards is checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Hawks, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where the Knicks are, they're playing fantastic basketball right now. I know it's early in the year, but surprisingly, they may turn out to be the team to beat.
And Anunoby for 3. The shot off that time. Suns trail by 11. On the take, Durant. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no.
The Knicks have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Payne, pass to Towns. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. Towns has got 7.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Well, Phoenix is shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. To the inside. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Richards has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Back to Payne. Towns for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Looking at the Knicks, it's still early. And we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Let's move on, shall we, to that first half we just watched. Guys, a tremendous start for Jalen Brunson.
No one's working harder than Jalen Brunson. He's got this next level focus and determination. We've seen him wear defenses out with his relentlessness.
Junkyard dog, he'll take every scrap from you and still stays hungry.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So on the floor for New York, Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2. Down low. Richards inside. Towns on him. For 3, Durant. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Hart. Towns, right side. 16 feet out. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Towns has got 12 points.
And though he has a scorer's mindset, Brunson willing to make the next pass.
Outside Booker. Outside Durant. The 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Right at the free throw line.